According to the most recent poverty figures from the Uganda Household Survey 2019-2020, 20% of Ugandan households live in adverse poverty, and commemorating Family Day is a missed opportunity for them. Members of Parliament on the African Parliamentary Conference on Family Values and Development have pleaded with government to intensify the fight against household poverty by implementing programs like the parish development model.
The government should ensure that it eliminates poverty, the current challenges affecting the family must be addressed around the environmental issues, around the threats to the family by the LGBTQ communities, if we are to ensure that procreation continues in this country.
Legislators claim that a large portion of Ugandans lack access to better social services, including hospitals, schools, and other facilities. This has a direct impact on labor force productivity, which in turn has a long-term negative impact on the economy. Government is advised to treat this issue seriously because it has an impact on the labor force.
It's important to plan for our families, to plan for our people of Uganda, so that they can have good health care, good education, and others, so that economically we don't have our families paralyzed, children stunted.
Honorable Christine Kaya has cautioned government against putting its citizens before other nationalities. According to the legislator, government has reached a point of borrowing to accommodate the migrants, but the same refugees continue to infringe on the resources at the expense of the host communities.
We are calling on government to define the capacities of our countries. This business of inviting every refugee, we even reach an extent of borrowing because we want to sustain refugees, which refugees end up taking resources that somehow would facilitate the families. We are challenged that the biggest population, the biggest number of families is composed of the youth. So what is the nature of such families that are headed by youth? Planning for their projects and programs must start with them.
Many Ugandan households are struggling with trying to make ends meet, and telling them to celebrate International Family Day seems like a far-fetched idea. United Nations unanimously adopted the Sustainable Development Goals, a set of 17 goals aimed at eliminating poverty, discrimination, abuse, and preventable death, addressing environmental destruction, and ushering in an era of development for all people everywhere. The accomplishment of many of these objectivities depended heavily on families and family-friendly policies and programs, and hence the International Family Day. Samula Hanifah, Smart24 TV, Business Today.